In the article, Teaching Mathematics Through Multicultural Literature, Nevin Iliv and Frank D'Angelo highlight the importance of using multicultural literature while teaching mathematics. Iliv and D'Angelo explain the benefits by going over a lesson that Iliv used when he read My Granny Went to the Market by Stella Blackstone to his class. Iliv sorted the lesson into three parts: pre-reading, during reading, and post-reading. Iliv and D'Angelo both explained how the activities in each part were valuable to the students. I feel that the most important point of the article is that using multicultural literature while teaching mathematics helps students connect math concepts across different cultures. For example, students are able to understand that people who are learning in Japan may also use tally marks while counting. As teachers, we are constantly finding ourselves in dire need to amplify lessons in a way that are not only interesting, but also relevant to today's society. Iliv and D'Angelo summarize this point in a single sentence. They state that multicultural literature that features familiar mathematical concepts enables children to understand from an early age that math concepts are universal in nature. No matter where you go in the world, people are going to have the same mathematical concepts. 5 plus 5 is always going to equal 10, just like 100 plus 100 will always equal 200. I have learned that there is so much more to teaching math than just the facts. When it comes to mathematics, it is increasingly important that students understand that it is a universal concept with no deviances. When I become a teacher, I want to teach math on a global scale. I will have my students understand that whether they go to school in Texas, California, Japan, Germany, or even Italy, the concepts will be the same. The way the concepts are taught and how deep the concept is delved into might be different, but the concept itself does not change. As a teacher, I will use literature that covers a wide variety of cultures and incorporate those books into my lesson. I want my students to be able to connect back to the book and real life. For example, when they're in the store and they have money to spend, I want my students to think back to a book we read in class and remember the information covered when we read the book and vice versa. When we read a book in class and it talks about counting money, I want my students to connect back to when they were in the store. By making these connections, my students have not only something to think back on, but also make the lessons relatable to them and them only.